Hello everyone, I hope everyone is okay. And today we'll look at this question here. So basically we have a cylinder. Okay, so what we have here is basically a cylinder. Okay, so this one is basically a cylinder. Now from this cylinder, what we want to do is we want to find the volume and we also want to find the total surface area. Okay, so how do we go about this? And they're telling us to say taking pi to be 22/7. Okay, so we're going to use that. Okay, so to begin with, you need to know the formulas that you need to use in order for you to find the volume or the total surface area. So I'll try to write the formulas first of all. So the formula for volume will equal to, so volume equals to pi r squared h. So this is when you're finding the volume of a cylinder. Okay, so for us to be able to find the volume of this cylinder that has got a radius of 7 and a height of 20, we will use this formula. Okay, so V for the volume, then the pi we have, it's already been given, r it's basically the radius, it's been given, then we also have the height which has been given. So you use this formula to find the volume of a cylinder. Then coming to the total surface area, I'll just symbolize this as TSA, meaning total surface area. Okay, so for the total surface area, the formula that we need to use, we'll use this formula 2 pi r, open bracket, r plus h. So this is the formula that you use to find the total surface area. Okay, so with these two formulas, we'll be able to find number one, the volume, number two, the total surface area of this cylinder that we have. Okay, so let's get into it. How do we go about using this formula? Okay, so we'll say V equals to, let me just try to even use somewhat, put it here. So V equals to, we will have pi r squared h. Okay, so that's what we'll have here. But then the pi we are going to use 22/7. And then radius we have is 7. And then height we have it's basically 20. So this will equal to 22/7 multiplied by the radius is 7, so it is 7 times 7 multiplied by the height is 20. So we're going to say the height is 20 there. So that is what we are going to have. So what is remaining now is just simplifying this. You can see the most important thing that you need to take note is to be able to recall the formula. Once that is done, then what remains is just basically simplifying, because you'll be able to substitute where there is pi, you put the value of pi. So pi, sometimes they can tell you to use 3.142, okay, instead of using 22/7. So you need to follow what they have said. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just to enter this into your calculator. So the things that are on top there, so I have a calculator with me. Let me just enter those things. Okay, so I'm going to say 22 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 20. It's going to give me 21,000. Okay, so this will give me 21,560. So I'm dividing this by 7. Okay, so we are dividing this by 7. And so what we are going to have is this answer that we have divided by 7, and we'll be able to get 3,080. Okay, 3,080. So now, once we have this, you don't leave your answer like this. Why? Because what is happening here is that I might not know what you're saying. Maybe I would think these are apples or something. So the units are very important. Once you're done finding the volume, it's very important that you indicate the units. So is there anyone with an idea what kind of units we need to use there? Okay, so basically the units that we need to use, because we are finding the volume, so this is going to be 3,080 centimeters to the power 3. Okay, or cubed centimeters or centimeters cubed. It's the same thing, okay? But then shouldn't have a 2 there, we should have a 3. So those are the units, and this is the volume we're going to find there, okay? So that's how you go about solving the or finding the answer for the volume. So the next thing we're going to do is to look at the total surface area. Okay, we'll try to look at the total surface area. How do we go about finding it? Like I demonstrated earlier, the formulas, you just need to use the same formula. So let's get into the total surface area. Okay, so the first thing, we want to write the formula for finding the total surface area. And the formula we're going to use is, we're going to say TSA, okay, and this will equal to 2 pi r plus height, okay. So that is the formula that we need to use. Everything that is here is been given. The pi is given, r is given, height is given. So we just need to substitute. Okay, so what we are going to say is, because there is no much space, I'll move this side a bit. So I'm going to say 2 multiplied by 22 over 7 multiplied by 7, open bracket, 7 in here plus 20 as the height. Okay, so what we can do here is just multiply. 2 times 22 will give us 44. So we'll have 44 over 7 multiplied by 7, then here we'll have 27. Okay, so we can now use our calculator to multiply 44 times 7. So I'm going to say 44 times 7, we'll get 308. So we'll get 308. We can even divide 308 by 7. Okay, so we're going to say 308 divided by 7 will give us 44. So we're going to have 44 multiplied by 27. So what is this going to give us? So 44 multiplied by 27, we're going to get 1188. Okay, so like I said earlier on as well, you can't just leave your answer just like that, because a teacher will be confused what we are solving for. Okay, so we need to indicate that we were finding the total surface area, and so we need to indicate the units for area. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to put the units, which is centimeters squared. Okay, so this is the total surface area for this cylinder that we have been given. Thank you very much for watching, and follow for more.